everyone, it's the 26th of December and this is the last weekend video before the year's end. As usual, we start with ES. I look at the short-term setups and the outlook here, but I also have the long-term for the subscribers, the long-term videos, and actually I'm updating them this weekend. Here, ES S&P 500 has sold off last week. As we all know, this was the big sell-off because of the news of the new virus. But then the green support with some damage held, and then we bounced, and it's been backtesting the red broken rail. That's like a zone rather than a single line. It has been backtesting it since last week, like last few days. A move above this resistance would open the way for a new high. The only way this can turn very ugly to the downside would be by breaking the red and the green support. That's a double support. If it comes here and breaks that, then it would open the way for much more downside, probably 3,500 and even the previous green support. But so far, there's no need to think about that, because I would be looking into how this shapes in terms of a trend. It hasn't done it yet, but if it does and then breaks that, that would be the first signal that it's going to backtest the previous lows. So far, the uptrend is intact, and there is no reason to be very alarmist here. But thinking about the entire, extreme bullishness readings, extreme bullish readings, sentiment, etc. And of course, this is eye-watering levels at 3,700. I am very much, let's put it this way, cautious about this market. Okay, and now here it is. Moving within the golden channel. That is the perfect sideways to upwards channel, and you can see it has tested that golden support many times. Okay, 4 times if you count these. These are the levels. You know, it couldn't take these out. This level. So I usually do it like a rail. And you can see here, this level couldn't be cleared, but if it gets cleared, then there is a really big upside. That's over 30,500. If it can get over this level, then it would be the break of a rising channel, which is extremely bullish normally. You can see here the short term, the blue resistance was broken, back tested. Maybe the red one will hold, pull back, and then if it breaks, then there is every reason to believe we're going to head towards the golden resistance. Otherwise, the only way this can turn again very ugly would be by coming down all the way to the golden bottom band, maybe a bounce, and then break it to the upside. That would be very alarming for this bull market, at least for the short to medium term. Nasdaq. Very clear channel to the upside here. Normally this channel is formed by this bottom band and this top band, which is pretty very accurately held at the high last week, and then since then it's been squeezed inside this triangle. Okay, here is the triangle, and I think it's breaking the red resistance. So you can see here the red resistance is being forced, and I think it's going to break it. As long as this green rail is holding, there is more upside, especially if the golden resistance here, these two touches, maybe the third one comes back and then gets broken. This is the speculative top band target. This is speculative because it only has one touch, so I'm only speculating here. But if it does break this golden resistance, then the next target will be 13,500. And Russell here it is testing the green top band. You can see here for the third time, and after breaking the first of all this red triangle, okay, moved out, cleared this red resistance as well, and then moved all the way, and now the green resistance is holding. More importantly, I'll show you one long-term setup here, but it is being cleared. So you can see here, I thought this would hold, and I to be honest, it is now breaking to the upside. So the previous week it held, okay, last weekend we looked at this and it caused a reversal, but now it's breaking to the upside. So I don't think this is going to cause a reversal. That was the only big worry that I have last weekend, but it is now being cleared. FTSE, in my opinion, still has a lot of upside. Okay, this golden sideways channel was broken to the upside. The backtest didn't hold because of all the Brexit and virus news, but now it's made back above it, and I think it's going to continue to fill the COVID gap, which every index in the world, not in the world, but US and DAX, the German index, they all did, and I think FTSE will not be held back. Considering Brexit is now over, there's a deal, and we will be headed towards that direction, in my opinion. And this year maybe is a resistance, and we have to watch that. If this resistance gets cleared, maybe it can even be like a rail. I believe there is more upside for FTSE. DAX, you can see here the red resistance. This is the long term, okay? This is COVID. The gap got filled last week. It filled it and it reversed right at this red top band. You can see here, amazingly accurate. And from there it sold off, and also, of course, with the help of some new virus strain news, it basically cleared the red previous broken resistance, which I thought it would hold. Without the news, I believe it would have held. You can see here, it was ready to get higher, and now it is it is basically headed towards the red top band again, and here the gap from the virus news is going to get filled, in my opinion. That's the minimum target, and then if it touches the red top band again, then there is really big upside. I don't know, that I can't see any obvious resistances if this red top band gets broken. I mean, yes, there will be something from here to there which I would be looking at, but if the red top band breaks, it would be a major breakout. Here, oil. We bought oil at this double support, actually triple support. This is the blue one, the green one, and the golden one. We bought it considering that there was a gap here, and I think the gap will get filled on Monday, where I would be closing at least half the position. I think oil is still headed towards 50, which is the green top band, and if the green top band is a target, that's the 50. That's the minimum target. If it wants to touch the blue top band, then it's 55. Yeah, depending on how fast it gets there. Natgas. Let me show you first the long term. I'm still very bearish, and the reason is this golden channel, okay? And this black channel is a bear flag potential, and if it does get broken, then there is much more downside. And clearly here on, like last week, towards the end of this week, I was hoping that we get a green top band touch, and I would want to short it at the red plus green, but it didn't get there, unfortunately. I was ready to short it right at this double resistance, but it dived pretty badly, and then it cleared the red support, which was very obvious support and very accurate support. You can see here 2 touches, and the third one broke it, and then it's making new lows. The only way this can turn to bullish would be by breaking the would be a test at the black, rally and move and break the green top band, but to me it still looks very bearish. Gold, the green channel is still holding, and the green bottom band, which was a speculative support before the touch and bounce, and at the moment it bounced, it became a channel, which I indicated a few actually about 2 weeks ago, once it was tested and bounced. So now the shorter term vision here is the black diagonal support held and the red bottom band held. So I believe gold will at least get to 1900, just over 1900, and we'll see if the golden top band holds. And if it does, then we'll see another dive. If it doesn't hold, then I believe there is more upside. Silver, which is a very bullish breakout, which made a very bullish breakout at the break of the red bull flag. Look at this: 1, 2 bottom, 1, 2, 3 top. Okay, this was a textbook bull flag, which was broken, which is why I'm still holding the longs. And the blue channel is so far holding, and I'm hoping it doesn't get all the way for a back test of the red. Well, it can, and if it does, I mean, if the blue bottom band breaks, then it would only make a new very good buy signal, this one. Okay, we also have some supports there. Here you can see this is the level support here, and if it does come here and bounces, then this would only be a very nice bullish signal for me. Forex, euro, as you remember, the red channel was broken. This is a mega bull flag, and at 120 it cleared that. And then later on, let me show you here, the blue channel, the sideways channel, was broken. That was also a textbook breakout. Look at this, the 2 touches, very brief second touch, and then move out. And that in itself, that alone targets somewhere around 124, 125, which is why we are holding the long. The green bottom band is holding, and of course the golden channel is holding. So there is every reason to believe that euro is gonna end up at 124, 125 over the next few days, maybe weeks. Pound sterling is the obvious elephant in the room. I told everyone, even during the week with the tweets, pound, even before the settlement of the agreement, it wasn't really selling anymore. You would think with all the negotiations, going really bad, etc., all the negativity, you would think it would have been down 1,000 pips, but it wasn't. So now it's going to clear now this blue resistance rail, and the ultimate target is 145, 150, which is the red top band minimum. So, and of course here shorter term, this broken green channel, which was a bull flag, got back tested, this gap was filled, and then from there on it rallied 400 pips. That gap fill was an amazing long entry. Aussie dollar here is now running towards higher. I mean, the green, you can see here, the green bull flag was broken, so minimum target is the height of that. So that takes us to 0.78 minimum. So that's another 200. So which is why we are holding Aussie long and Kiwi long, and the Kiwi long's reason is because of the red top band's break and 3 times back test, and I believe it is headed for 127, 76, 75. That's the level I would be looking for as a target. All right. I wish you all a very happy new year, and of course I very happy and very healthy, and of course without the virus 2021 can only get better. I mean, I guess bottomed out in terms of virus, in terms of the markets. Yeah, I wish you all the best. Good luck in the new year, with a lot of prosperity to you and your families. All the best. Bye, guys.